All right, I have two albums. I've got a small Brazil album and I've got a animal album. So the world of animals. So it's pretty well set out and you have to go collect the stamps. So we'll go look through them. They're both for sale from Brian. So not sure the prices, not as much as normal, but if you're interested, you can give him a ring. If you live locally, you can come pick him up, have a look at what else he's got. He's got heaps. It'd be worth just buying one album so you can see everything else. All right, guys, hang on, strap in. We'll have a look at these. Go on an adventure. Right, these ones are from Brazil. Good. You're probably going to be looking at these going, whoa. But I don't know. You probably have all this. I don't know if this is all very common stuff, but you'll let me know, no doubt. Or you'll let everyone else know how much you think these are worth. So he hasn't put a price on these ones. So if you're interested, it's just a phone call. Good if you need them. Yeah. Let me know and I can have a chat and see how much it is and pull them out and send them to you. If you still got them. There we go. Some early 1954 to 60. Oh yeah. Oh, these got prices inside. All right. So 25 cents, 15 cents, 25, 25. Is it 2.30? 65. This is Australian, so you just put that in there. 35, 10, 15, 10. So they're very, very, very cheap. I like how he's done that. I like seeing price. I don't know. I love seeing prices, how much things are worth. Because you just, and Shani said this. She goes, because I'm always someone got in my head saying I only sort of chase this stuff for price, but it's something that I learned, got stuck in my head from my grandfather. So, ever since, it's not about trying to see the value to sell. Sometimes, and what Shani said was, if you see the value, like this one here, for instance, everything else on the page is under $1, but this one is $5. So this we know is more rare. More people chase it. So that's why I think I like the price. It's just telling you the rarity of it. And I like how Shani put that because that's exactly the point. If something is worth a lot of money, it's just a lot rarer. So I think that's what I like to know is how rare, what's the rarest stamp on the page. I hope that came across right. So thank you to the subscriber who said to me, you just like how I try and value things. It's not about the price. I think I'm looking up and looking for the rarity of it. I'm not going to sell it. There's a whole heap of stamps I want to sell, but a lot of the time I just want to know what's the rarest thing on the page. And really, when you pay $10, $20, $30 for an album, it's nice to know that, oh, look, there's a rare stamp. And because I don't know what the rare stamps are, the only way you can find what rare stamps are is by their value. So thank you, Shani, for that insightful look. A lot of these are mint. That's $2.20. Not as rare as the other one. That's $1.50. But yeah, Shani really just broke that down and sort of told me what my thoughts meant, which was fantastic. So yeah, I'm going to go with that now. I'm looking at value to work out the rarity of something. And I love it when you guys write a comment and go, Jeff, at this time, page 5, second row, that stamp, pull it out. It's rare. And I'm like, ooh. And that's what it's about. Talking to Brian and everything, he loves buying collections at auction and taking home and trying to find something rare. He ends up selling it really cheap, but he likes to find something rare. All right, that was a very quick album from him. I think it'll go fairly cheaply, as you can see the prices. This one is, I'm not sure how much he wants for this one, but it's all animals, world of animals. Can we zoom out a bit? There we go. World of animals. I love this because I'm reading a lot about Antarctica at the moment with the famous Netherlands explorer. I can't pronounce his name. but he's amazing. Fredrickson? No, I think that's the guy he went with. I'll have to look at it. I have to listen a bit harder. But he's done a lot of maps of all of Antarctica and stuff. Set up a trading post and everything. Just amazing what he's going through. Look at these. Shani, you love all these. How close can I get so we can enjoy? Oh, horses. Coromo Islands. So very in that whole poster period. Stickers period, I think they call it. Some really nice animals though. Some nice animals, some nice paintings were produced. There we go. Hungary. I'm sort of cutting the top of the page off, like it's really the country and that. You're all smart enough to see what the country is. Very nice. Though, you've probably seen on some other videos, I gush over animals, like especially African animals. But I think I gush over them when they're on an engraved two-tone stamp. Mongolia. Nice. Again, not really my cup of tea this, but I can appreciate them. And I know there's people out there that love these, and that's great. And, you know, I will sit here and go through them because I know you're out there. It's very nice. I wonder if all these are stuck. No. Oh, they're just on hinges. So the album's been looked after quite well. There's no toning, which is just amazing. So someone's kept these quite nice. Postura Romano. Oh, there's nice. Crocodile. Crocodile or something. Alligator. French Africa. Ooh, French Africa. I like French Africa. Some nice pages. I mean, a lot of writing in this book, which is nice. Like you can spend some time. I'm just thinking French Africa because I really like the early stuff. But they must have really jumped on the bandwagon, a lot of these African countries, to bring in some extra money by selling stamps. A stamp of a stamp. That's getting a bit desperate, Chad. Oh, Chad's putting American stuff in there. Was it French? No, it's American scene. Must be American. So I think it must have been really, you know, what's the topic we can do to sell more? Christianity, sell a fair bit. Balloons, Zeppelin. Love that. Mauritania. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that country. Oh, it's really got all the information. Perforation, 13.5, issued 1983. Wow, it's very cool. Perforation, 13.75, set of 6 airmail. Well, that's a bit of a stretch for an airmail stamp. A space stamp. No doubt they've taken mail to the moon. Don't know who they delivered it to though. Probably the aliens that live on the dark side. Beautiful. Well, these books are nice and everything, but I really, it's, Mongolia, People Republic. I don't know. Now, I suppose it'd be fun to fill spaces in an album, but I'm not that. I like making my own. I love setting out my own album. Though some people have come up with some really nice printed. I think, I could do that, print my own sheets. But I'd be dead by the time I'd get my collection done. And someone would come along and take them all out. Cute. Oh, more Zeppelins. They know what sells stamps, don't they? Oh, that's cool. That's, what is it? What, airship freighter? Well, what's that? It looks like that, the puppet show. I can't even think what it's called now. Oh, it's got me lost. Well, we used to watch it, the puppets, and they were like a super cool, like, people. They were rich puppets, and they could go and save people all the time. They had all these weird spacecraft. I used to watch it all the time when I was a kid. Just loved it. Can't even think about it now. It's knocking me for a six trying to remember. Please comment and tell me what it is. Now, puppets. They did the puppet show, and they went and rescued people. And they had all these really cool ships they used to take off. And you watch it nowadays and you think, oh my God. How bad was the filming? Like, really could tell they were puppets. It's funny, when I was a kid I used to love puppet shows. No doubt a lot of you as well. I tried to take my kids to a puppet show, and when they were little they were okay, but now they just laugh. My daughter loved High Five and the Wiggles. Oh, that's all I ever heard in their house. High Five and the Wiggles. Great little dancer. Beautiful flowers. Oh, shiny. How about we take those? Oh, space. That's a big selling point, space. A lot of people buy space stamps. Art and Olympics. A lot of people buy Olympic stamps as well. There we go. I'll open it up so you can see how nice this book is. Or Egypt. Liberia. Just been through that collection recently. Again, I know people love all these. It's great to see famous paintings. I went to the Louvre in 2019 for work. Well, I didn't go to the Louvre for work. I had a weekend while I was there for work. And I spent a while there, and it was amazing how many amazing paintings. But 90% of the people stood in front of the Mona Lisa, which is the tiniest little painting. Lucky I'm 6'4", so I didn't have to wait in line for an hour to see it. I just looked over their heads and went, yeah, I can see it. And then spent the rest of my time, because people wait an hour to get a photo with it. It's like, they just want to put it on Facebook that I got a photo of the Mona Lisa, I'm standing next to it. And it's covered in glass and everything. But there's like a million other paintings, so famous. Probably more famous. Well, probably nothing is as famous as that, but far better art. And I could just sit there by myself and look at it and just go, oh my God, and the statues and everything. I was never ever going to go do it. My mate talked me into it. Yes, you got to go. So I went, and oh my God. Probably the one better thing. There's a war museum. I'm trying to think what it's called. Someone can remember. but it's got all the stuff from war, from the medieval knights all the way through to modern day. And I spent a good 6 hours there and didn't even see a tenth of it. Like, it was insane because I like reading. I need to go there and stay there a month and just go every day for a month. I could get lost just in the knight section with the horses and the swords and everything. It was just amazing. And the musketeers, oh my God. And their swords, just, yeah. I think it's a once in a lifetime trip. You have to, like for a place, I found France a bit dirty and, a lot of scammers and things like that. But sitting in a side street cafe late at night, drinking red wine, listening to local music with the locals, having cheese platters. Oh my God, best times every night, just doing that most nights. Getting off the beaten track, away from the tourist restaurants. Absolutely the best fun. I didn't do the Eiffel Tower. I wanted to wait until I took my wife there. I'll go up there with Janelle. But went everywhere else. They all went up there and I went, no, something I want to do with her. So I'm going to go back. It was just beautiful. The architecture everywhere. I was getting up at 4 a.m. and walking the streets and looking at the architecture. It was just sensational. I shared a room with my mates from the course, and we'd just wake up every morning, go for a walk for 2 hours, 2.5, 3 hours. And the only other people we see on the street are people from our course. It was unreal. And one of our guys, he was so cool. It's just when all the electric scooters came out, and he'd just ride around on those and just see everything. And we'd get back to the hotel and go, oh yeah, we did, walk 10, 15 Ks this morning, and we went here, 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 and here. And then he'd go, oh, I've done about 40, 50 Ks this morning. And he's seen so much more. It was so cool. Shani, look at these birds. Oh my gosh, these are beautiful birds. Wow, I'd love to send all these to Shani. She would love these. Wow. Flowers. I met a guy on the weekend who collects orchids. I think it's Brian. I think we're talking to Brian about orchids. He loves orchids. Just more flowers. Now, I did meet another dealer, and I'm going to do a shout out to him. I just can't remember his name. He did tell me, David or something. But what he collects, and I'm just going to show everybody, he collects 1D KGV. So, absolutely brilliant. And what he's done, so if you have a look, you can see the date. Now, you'd think that's 5th of August 1917, but it's not. There's a 2 in front, so it's 25 August 17. Now, he's collected every single date from 1914 to 1918. And these are the numbers he's missing, or the dates he's missing. So, if any of you got these dates of 1D KGV, let me know, because we can help him out. Unfortunately, there are a lot of Saturdays and Sundays. So, if you can see those, there's the 14s. The 15 starts there. 15, only got a few 15s he's missing. And then you got 16s, 17s. If you can see that. 17s, 18s, boom. And I've got 17, so August 17, he's missing the 25th. So if you have a look there, he's missing the 25th. He's also missing the 5th. So I think that is the 25th. So I'm going to send him a message, send him a photo and say, will that do? If he wants it, he can have it. because I just think it's the best. And the best thing about being a stamp collector is helping other stamp collectors. So yeah, if you come across anything, or if you want to, spend a few hours looking through your 1D reds for something cool, that'd be great. All right, mate. Everybody, you're all my mates. Have a wonderful day. Oh, got a couple more pages. Keep stamp collecting. I need to have a saying to end my videos. I'm trying to think of, something I could always end my videos. One of my favourite people, they use, I watch I watch one particular person for cars. I love cars and stuff. And he always goes, always, do it for Dale. Make sure you do it for Dale. And now one of his best mates dies, so he's always like, be like Biff and do it for Dale. So I'm just wondering, so I need some sort of collecting saying. But if you come up with something, let me know. I mean, I was trying to come up with myself, but hey, I've got all you out there. Hold on one sec. Hey guys, I just want to thank you all for being with me this morning, going through stamps. I enjoy going through them. I enjoy just waffling on while we look at stamps. Sometimes it might annoy you, so you could just turn the sound down and just look at the stamps. I just feel free to talk and say my mind, which is just nice and relaxing. Bit of therapy. And that's how I find it. It's a beautiful therapy, stamp collecting. So, hey guys, get your own therapy and do some stamp collecting today. I don't think I like that saying at the end. We'll think of something better. But hey, go on a stamp adventure today. Enjoy. See ya.